And in 2022, the world champions are Argentina.
In the history of football, only two nations have ever done it. Italy in the 30s, Brazil in the late 50s. The back-to-back for 62 years, every defending champion has walked into the next tournament with a target on their back and a curse on their head. We saw France fall in 2002, Spain in 2014, Germany in 2018. But 2026 is different. The world thinks Argentina's era ended the second that ball hit the back of the net in Lusail. They think a 39-year-old Lionel Messi is a sunset story. But if you look back at the data, the roster depth and the tactical evolution of Lionel Scaloni, you realize we aren't witnessing the end of a dynasty. We're witnessing the beginning of the most dominant run in the history of sport. Today, I'm telling you exactly why Argentina will win the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And no, it's not just because of the GOATs, it's because of the maths. Now let's talk numbers. Since Lionel Scaloni took over, Argentina has become a statistical anomaly. Between 2019 and 2022, they went on a 36-game unbeaten streak. That wasn't a fluke. In the 2022 World Cup, Argentina didn't just win, they controlled. They ranked in the 90th percentile for expected goals against. That means they weren't just scoring, they were denying high quality chances at a rate we haven't seen since 2010 Spain. But here's the scary part for the rest of the world. Argentina's next gen is actually better, statistically, than the 2022 supporting cast. In 2022, Enzo Fernandez and Alexis Mac Allister were prospects. In 2026, they will be 25 and 27 respectively, the absolute peak of a midfielder's career. Before we dive into the post-Messi tactical shift, hit the subscribe button. We're tracking the road to 2026 every week, and you don't want to miss the deep dives. The biggest argument against Argentina is what happens when Messi slows down. It is a fair question, but it ignores the tactical brilliance of Scaloni. In the past, Argentina played for Messi. Now, they play with him. Look at Julian Alvarez. His presses per 90 are higher than almost any other elite striker in Europe. Does the running Messi can't, creating gaps that Messi exploits. By 2026, Argentina's system will have evolved into a positionless midfield with Enzo, Mac Allister, and Rodrigo de Paul. They have three players who can all play as a 6 and 8 or a 10. This fluidity is a nightmare for European teams who rely on rigid tactical structures. France struggles when the midfield is chaotic. England struggles when they can't man-mark a specific playmaker. Argentina is building a team where you can't mark one person because everyone is the playmaker. Let's talk about the 12th man. The 2026 World Cup is in the US, Mexico, and Canada. If you saw the 2024 Copa America, you saw it. Every stadium in the US becomes a home game for the Albiceleste. The humidity of Miami, the atmosphere in New York, Argentina thrives in these environments. Statistically, South American teams perform 15% better in high emotion environments compared to European teams. Let's talk about the mental edge. Emi Martinez, who call him a villain. But in a 48-team tournament where the knockout stages are longer and more grueling, having a goalkeeper who has a 40% save rate on penalties is a cheat code. In 2026, the path to the trophy is longer, meaning more games will go to extra time and penalties. If you are a betting man, who are you picking in the shootouts? A nervous European youngster or the man who stared down Mbappe won? But what about the competition? France? They are loaded with talent, but the Mbappe-centric locker room has historically shown cracks under pressure. Brazil? They are in a transitional crisis. Their expected goals have plummeted in qualifiers, and they lack the defensive disciplines Scaloni has mastered. England? They have the talent, but they lack the tournament DNA. And Argentina has something no one else has: La Nostra. It's that street football grit combined with elite European tactical training. They are the only team in the world that can play a beautiful 30-pass sequence and then 30 seconds later get into a dogfight in the corners to protect the lead. They are chameleons. They play the game you want to play, then they beat you at it.
The world champions are Argentina.
Imagine it, July 19th, 2026, MetLife Stadium, New York. Whether Lionel Messi starts, comes off the bench, or is just in the locker room as a mentor, the spirit of this team is unbreakable. We saw it in 2022 when they lost to Saudi Arabia. The world laughed. They say the dream was dead, but this team didn't just win, they survived. The 2026 World Cup won't be about a single player. It will be the combination of a system built by Scaloni, followed by a generation that grew up watching Messi, and finished by the greatest footballing culture on the planet. Argentina isn't just a favorite, they are the inevitable conclusion. But look, I want to hear from you. Am I being too biased? Or do the stats back me up? Who is your dark horse for 2026? Drop a comment below. I'll respond to as many as I can. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, check out my reaction to the latest Jimmy Harula video right here. I'll see you in the next one. Don't skip the greatness.